parents of children from several schools in Delhi staged a protest. They accused the schools of increasing fees without proper notice or approval from the directorate.
Ever wondered why sending kids to school in India feels like buying a luxury car these days?
लास्ट ईयर से फीस इतनी बढ़ रही है कि पेरेंट्स के लिए वो बच्चे को पढ़ाना मुश्किल सा हो गया है.
Welcome to episode 2, Education Cost Explosion in India. Buckle up because this ride's got numbers, parallels with the US, and big question, is quality education slipping out of reach? Let's unpack it together. First stop, primary and secondary education. Back in 2008, the average yearly cost per student in rural India was 5,856, urban 12,000. Fast forward to 2018 and bam, rural jumps to 12,345 and urban hits 28,000 rupees. That's a significant jump, nearly doubling in some areas, driving families to stretch their budgets. Why? Private schools are booming, charging for shiny desks, buses, and books. Amenities public schools struggle to offer. Sounds familiar? In the US, underfunded public schools push families toward costly private options. It's a global trend, highlighting the shift to privatization. Data from NSSO shows household spending on education nearly doubled over a decade. In Delhi, AAP's investment in public schools since 2015 has eased some costs, but private fees keep rising. Inflation is a factor, but not the whole story. Take Bangalore for example. A private school there charges 2,02,000 a year for primary education, with 36,750 for tuition and a whopping 62,500 rupees for infrastructure like new buildings and smart ports. This urban push for premium facilities widens the gap, leaving rural families like those in Bihar and Mumbai struggling. Clearly, private education is pricing out many. Now, let's level up to higher education. Engineering and medicine, the big dreams. Private engineering colleges in 2017-18 charged 66,272 to 69,155 a year. Medicine, that's 94,658 to 1,01,154 annually, a steep climb. Compare that to government colleges offering 31,309 to 39,165 for engineering and under 50,000 for medicine. The gap is stark, reflecting the premium on private facilities. Private colleges justify this with top-notch labs and professors, echoing US trends. In the US, private tuition averages $40,000 a year, fueling a debt crisis. In Tamil Nadu, post-NEET chaos in 2021, policies curbed some private med fees, but privatization still dominates. The Times of India notes private med fees can reach up to 26 lakh a year, locking out many without wealth. This trend confirms that higher education is becoming a privilege, not a right in India. So why are fees rocketing? It's all about infrastructure and staff costs. Private schools allocate 20 to 30% of their budget to infrastructure. Think new buildings, smart boards, and advanced facilities. This also covers staff salaries for qualified teachers, pushing fees higher to maintain quality. While public schools can't match this, the focus on premium infrastructure widens the gap. In the US, fancy dorms and gyms inflate tuition, a parallel we see here. In India, it's lab and AC classrooms, driving up expenses significantly. Gujarat's KCG program since 2010 boosts teacher training, but private infrastructure spends outspace public efforts beyond just inflation. The 2024 budget's 1 trillion rupees for education helps, but private schools' reliance on infrastructure keeps fees high. This investment in infrastructure and staff is shaping a costlier future for private education. Now, let's address access. In 2021-22, secondary school dropout rates hit 13.4%. Bihar sees 20.46% and Gujarat 17.85%, showing regional disparities. Costs are a barrier for lower income families, especially in rural areas where options are limited. The urban-rural divide is stark, mirroring the US where city kids thrive while rural ones lag. Assam's free textbook initiative since 2017 reduces some burdens, but high fees still fuel dropouts. Policy gaps persist. Girls are hit hardest. UDISC data shows fees disproportionately affect their access. 13.4% dropout means millions lose out, underscoring the urgent need for equitable education. In Bihar, a 12,000 rupee yearly school fee can break families, solidifying inequality as a key issue. So, here's the deal. India's education costs are ballooning, especially in private hands, mirroring the US's exclusive debt-heavy mess. Lower-income families bear the brunt, juggling dreams and bills. The 1 trillion rupee 2024 budget is a step, but without curbing private fees, the gap won't close soon. What do you think? How can India tackle this crisis? Drop your ideas below. I am reading everyone. Next time, we are diving into housing costs. India's urban squeeze is next level. Hit subscribe so you don't miss it.